today we're going to be going through a hypertrophy program. You have been pre-screened as low risk, so we're okay to do moderate to high intensity exercise. I'm Ben, Carl. Sorry, my apologies, I'm the wrong person. So what we'll go through here is we'll just go through list some of your goals and what you're looking to achieve, and then we'll just go through the exercises, so go through the warm-up, the resistance phase, and cooling down and so forth. So what we've got here is you have been referred to me and you're looking here, referred from your GP to decrease your BMI, so you're out of the overweight category, and just increase some lean muscle, so that's why we're doing the hypertrophy program. So you're looking to lose about 5 kilos, and your personal goal is to get out of that overweight category and in the long term decrease your risk of diabetes and such. Okay, so you're happy to go through this program, there's nothing you're worried about, any questions?
No.
Okay, so first we're going to do the hypertrophy program, so we're going to be doing about 70 to 90% intensity, so a perceived rate of exertion of about a 7. So I can draw your attention just so you have a better idea. So about 7, so we're looking at a high rate, so you'll be working hard, you'll be getting short of breath, you can't maintain a conversation is what we're aiming for. So first up, we'll go through the warm-up phase. So we'll warm up. So what we're looking to do when we're going through a warm-up phase is we're taking our body and we're letting it know we're going to start exercising. So we're going to be building our heart rate gradually over about 5 to 10 minutes from our resting heart rate, so about 40% of our maximal heart rate, and we're going to be gradually taking up and getting up to about 70%, which is our training zone. So we're going to be getting up there, letting the body know, so we're getting the blood flowing, getting our breathing up, and when we're finished, you should be noticing the increased heart rate. You might have a little bit of a sweat on, you're starting to get a little bit of a puff at the end of the warm-up. So that's what we're aiming to do, is prepare the body so we're lowering our risk of injury. Okay, so we've done our warm-up now, and now we're going to move on to the resistance training phase of our program. So as I said before, we're going to be doing a hypertrophy program, and this year we're doing a whole body program. So we're going to go through and we're going to do our sets and reps. We're going to be doing 3 sets right through, and we're looking at doing 10 reps of each, and we're looking at doing it at about 80% intensity. So we'll be using body weights and free weights. So we're looking at, feeling when we're doing that, it's about 80% intensity is what we're looking for. So we'll be going through some squats with the dumbbells, lunges with the dumbbells, bent over row, push up, upright row, tricep extensions, and a crunch. Is there anything you're worried about there?
No.
So we're happy with that. Okay, we'll go through the exercise together, and then I will just check with you that you're happy with it, and I'll check your technique, and just go through each of them, and then we'll get going through the exercise. Are we okay with that?
Sure.
Okay. Let's grab these weights. So what we're going to go through first is we're just going to do a squat.
Yeah.
Okay? So what we'll do is we'll go down and do our squats with the dumbbell. Just first, just make sure you get yourself set. So you tighten your core, your abdomen, you push your shoulders back and your chest out, and just a slight bend in the knees, just get yourself in a neutral position, and you want your knees to track over your toes. You don't want to be going in front, and you don't want to be going behind and locking your knees, because then you'll be pivoting and putting pressure on your back. The sensation you should be getting is like you are sitting back into a chair. So like you're shifting your weight back and into a chair. So if we just go down, just bend the knees, and get our weights, and we go up. Okay, we're just going to do this slowly, we're going to go through it, and we're just going to set, and then we're just going to keep the core braced, back straight, put your shoulders back, and just down here, as far as you feel you can go, before you get any pain. It's where you want to go to is up to you. Okay, so you're happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to check on your technique. Okay, good, your knees are tracking over your toes.
Sorry?
Yeah, no, that's what you want that.
Yeah. Oh,
Keep
right.
sitting
Okay.
back. If I can just feel, just push your shoulders back a bit, just hold there. And there, that's what you want. Okay, very good. Okay, you can stop that now. Right. Okay, next, we're going to go on to the lunge, and we're going to do that with the dumbbells as well.
Okay.
So, we'll set ourselves, so if you just want to take the dumbbells, what we do is we get into the squat position we had before, and then we take a step forward. Okay, and then we're just going to lower ourselves down. Put your knee on the ground if you want. If you don't, that's okay. And what we're looking for is about 90 degrees at the knee. So at the front, we're about 90 degrees, and at the back.
Yeah, I'm going to get off my knee.
Yeah, no, that's okay. That's what you can do.
Yeah.
Okay, so we then go up, and that's our starting position. So you go down as far as you feel you are comfortable when you're not getting any pain.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so we'll start and we'll just lower down, keeping the core braced, the shoulders back, just like we did with the squat. And we'll lower down, and then up. Okay, I'll just stop there, and I'll just watch you. Okay, and you should be feeling the weight on your back toe and your front heel. That's where you should be feeling the pressure through.
Yeah.
You go down. Okay, you're tracking over. That's good. You're not feeling any pain in your knees, in your hips, your ankles.
Only when I hit the concrete.
Okay, I'll just get you to swap legs if that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But we're just trying to get you just to straighten the back foot, just keep them both facing the same way. Yep. And just as far as you can, you feel comfortable. Okay, I'll just get you to do a few of those.
Yeah.
Just working through them. And what we're going to do is we're going to do the reps of those, so we're going to do 10 of those, and we're doing 3 sets then through the program.
Okay.
Okay, we're happy with that? No pain, nothing?
No.
Okay, so here you're working your glutes, your hamstrings, and your quads, and your calves, so your gastrocnemius.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, and we'll move on now and we'll go on to the bent over row. So just place the weights down and I'll do these. Just get them out of the way. Okay, so we move on to the bent over row.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll just go through and show this to you to start with. Okay, so we've got ourselves set. Going to stand feet about shoulder width apart. Slight bend in the knees, core tucked in, chest, shoulders back, and your chin in. And then we're just going to pivot at the hips, forward, keeping the core braced, so we're protecting our back. And then we just want to bring chest, bar up to the chest there. Slowly, try to keep your elbows tucked in as much as you can. And here, we're working the upper back so you feel like you're squeezing the scapula. So here you're working your rhomboids and your lats and just through, okay? If I can get do that. Okay, set yourself, shoulder width apart, slight bend in the knees, maybe not quite so much, and then just pivot forward at the hips slightly. So as far as you feel you can pivot, while keeping your core braced so your back is straight. Yep, and now just bring the bar up to your chest and keeping your elbows in as much as you can. Now you should be feeling like you're trying to squeeze your shoulder blades, your scapulas together. You feeling that?
Yeah.
You're not getting any pain in your shoulders, your lower back particularly, or your elbows. Okay? That's very good technique. Just keep going with that. And again, so we're feeling about that 80% intensity, and we're going to do 10 reps of these and 3 sets. Okay, we're happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, you can put that down now. Okay, next we're going to move on to the push-up. So I'll just shift this out of the way. And we'll just have the mat down here just for your knees. What we do is we'll go down. I'm going to show it to you doing it on my knees. It's completely up to you whether you want to go up onto your toes or do it with your knees.
Yeah.
Okay, so we come forward, our knees, and we shift our hands about shoulder width apart at chest height.
Yeah.
So get yourself set, and then what we want to do is we lower ourselves down, chest in between our hands, keeping our elbows tucked in as much as we can, and we're moving the body as a plank.
Yeah.
So you want to keep your core braced, come down, you don't want to be lifting your bottom too much, or pivoting forward with hips and getting your back tilted forward. Just protecting the lower back there. You go at what speed you can, and you want to try and get your chest down to the ground if you can. Okay, so we'll go through and we'll just go down, and if it helps you, making a triangle with the motion. So the base of the triangle is your hands, and the point you're looking at in front of it is the top of the triangle. So we just go down, and we pause, and we go up. Okay, and I'll just get you to do a few of those. You're not feeling any pain in your elbows or your back.
No, it's difficult.
No, that's okay. It's what you're able to do. So you keep just keeping your core pulled in, feel like you're tucking your gun in, keep your back nice and straight.
Yeah.
You work the body as a plank. Okay, that's very good. You should feel here we're working the triceps and the shoulders in the back. Okay,
Yeah.
that's where you're feeling the pressure come through.
Yeah.
And there we'll do again about 10 reps, and we're doing 3 sets of that. Okay? Now we'll move on to the next exercise, which we are doing the upright row next. Okay, so we want our barbell again. What we're going to do is we're going to take it, we're going to set ourselves again back where we were, feet at the back, shoulder width apart, slight bend of the knees, nice and soft, so just locking it out. And then we want to core in, chest up, shoulders back, and your chin in, and then just bring the bar up to your chin. So just bring it up to your chin and down, making sure you keep that core nice and tight. You're not leaning forward or back, and just try and avoid any sort of swinging motion, because that will affect your lower back. So just again, just in, bring it up to your chin and down. Okay, you happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get you to have a try at that for me. Just bend down, bend the knees to get the bar. That's good. Okay, slight bend in the knees, not too much. Brace your core, brace your abdomen, tuck in, shoulders back, and then just you want to bring the bar up. So lifting your shoulders if you can, bring them up. Just bring it up to your chin as much as you can, and just slowly back down. Okay, we're not feeling any pain here in your shoulders and your elbows, not feeling any pressure on your lower back at all. Okay, so we're going to do that. And we do the same again. We're doing about 80% intensity, 10 reps, and we're doing 3 sets today. So there again, we're working the trapezius, we're working the deltoids, and we're working the biceps. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so you happy with that? We'll move on to the next one. Okay, next we're going to do a tricep extension. Let's get rid of this. Now when you hold the weight for a tricep extension, you want to be holding it on the flat, so like that. And then what we want to do, we come over here, is we bring the weight around behind our head. So we bring it around, and then again, shoulder width apart, soft knees, pull the core in, and you want to keep your chin in as much as you can. Keep the elbows as close as you can, and then straighten the arms above the head, and back down. Up, and down. Almost feel like as careful of your head as you do it. We're coming down and we're using the weight to scratch the top of your neck. So we just want to get you to go through and straighten the arms, just nice and slowly. Just get them straight above your head. Try and pull your elbows as close as you can, keeping them straight. And just pull your core in a bit, just around a little. That's better. And just don't come quite so far forward with the weight. Just straight up above your head. There you go. And back down. Okay, you should be feeling that working through your triceps. That's what we should be feeling, working the triceps there.
Yeah.
Again, we'll go for about 10 reps. Doing 3 sets of those. Feeling that 80% intensity is what we should be feeling. Is that work? You good with that? You're not any soreness on your elbows, your back, your neck.
That's good.
Okay, bring the weight back around, front ends. And we'll just take these weights away. Again, when we're putting weights down, we just try to make sure we're not dropping them, we're actually placing them just for safety.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we'll move on to our last exercise. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a crunch. So if I get you to lie down on the mat, we'll just look after your back a bit here on the floor.
Yeah.
Okay, the big thing we've got to look out for when we're doing a crunch is protecting the lower back. It is what's most vulnerable when we're doing this here. So when we do the crunch, wherever your hands are, that's up to you. Whether you want them across your chest, out to the side, pushing up in front of you. But just be mindful that if you do have them around your head, when you start to get higher, there is a tendency to use them to jerk your head, and that's when you can hurt your neck and your lower back. Now, we'll get you just the easiest way to protect your back and make sure you're flat is just to lift your knees up. That's the best way to protect. So we'll just get you to lift your knees off the ground and just bring them up like that, just nice and straight, 90-degree angle with the knees. Just lower your feet, just knees down. Yeah, about there. And now all we want to do is we'll just sit up slowly until you feel your core engaged. Because when you feel engaged and happy, that's a crunch, and then lower back down. Okay, slow, and just try and avoid having any momentum. Just stop at the top and at the bottom when you go down. Okay, so wherever you want your hand, it's up to you. Just what feels natural, what feels comfortable. You don't have to go all the way when you're feeling your abdomen engage. You're using your obliques and your abdominal muscles. That's a crunch. That's what we're looking for. Okay, you're happy with that? You're not getting any pain through your lower back, through your neck. Okay, doing really well there. Okay, just got that. And again, we're looking at doing that 10 repetitions over 3 sets. Okay? Okay, so we've gone through that bit. Now we'll just, okay, that is the resistance phase of your exercise. Now we'll go through the cool down. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take that heart rate from our exercise heart rate up about that 70% we've been looking for. And we're working at 80%. We're going to try and gradually take us down over about 5 to 10 minutes back to a resting heart rate of about 40%. So we're just doing this just to let the body slow down, decrease risk of injury afterwards or dizziness after the exercise. We're letting the lactic acid drain out, we're lowering up blood pressure, lowering up breathing, just letting the body know we're done, the exercise phase is over. Okay, we're happy with that? Okay, so we've gone through our cool down, and now I'll just go through the other parts of the program with you. So next we've just got, look out, dropping the pen. There is the cardiorespiratory phase of your training. So we've done our resistance, we've done a warm up and our cool down with our resistance. But we'd like you probably 3 times a week we're aiming to with the cardiorespiratory training. That we're just getting you to do that. So at the moment we're looking either the treadmill, the cross trainer or the stationary cycle. We're doing about a 60 to 90% intensity rate. And we want that between 20 minutes and an hour each time. So what you feel you can do. We'll start off slow, we're not going to overdo it, make sure we're going to keep you adherent to the program, but we'd like you to try and keep that 3 times a week, as well as coming in and doing your resistance training twice a week. Okay, so I just might go through a few things, just try and help you adhere to the program. So, we want you to gradually overload the program is what we want to do. So we want to do small, frequent increases over time, not big leaps. So we're changing, we're increasing the intensity, but in small leaps. So with the weights and that, we increase the weights a little over time rather than increasing the reps. And we want to make sure we get lots of frequent rest days in there, so that we're getting plenty of ample rest in between the exercise you're doing. So we're doing a full body program. So with the weights, for example, and the resistance, we advise between 24 and 48 hours in between those sets. And as well as that, with the cardio, try and space that through the week if you can. So one at the start of the week, the middle, and then one at the end. Just, as you're doing all this, listen to your body. So if you're feeling you're not right, you can't do that, just listen to your body whether we want to not increase the resistance so much so fast, or whether we just want to stay at that lower intensity for a bit longer. But just listen to what your body wants to do. The best thing to do is start slow. We can always increase things over time as we go. So just so we're not going to overload ourselves too far and cause ourselves an injury, because then we do that, we've got time added in, and that's not what we want. Okay, I might just try and get some feedback out of you now. Okay, so you are happy with the program?
Yeah, it's good.
Yep. All your objectives were met? You were happy with everything?
Absolutely.
The exercises suited you? You were nothing hurt, you were fine, nothing with your knees, your shoulders?
No.
And you're happy with your performance through that?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. That's you complete. Thank you very much.